Alright guys, so today we're gonna see how three AIs work against each other on making a psychological horror game. We're gonna be using Claude, ChatGPT, Codex, and Gemini. We're gonna be starting off with Gemini Pro 3.1 as I see the underdog in this contest. So as you guys can see, our prompt is ready. You can see how long our prompt is. I really hope that all of the AIs will do something good. Let's start. Prompt is sent, so we're gonna be waiting for Gemini's response. Gemini has already started to write us the code, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with the details. I'm just gonna come back when the code is finished and let you guys see the game. Alright, so Gemini has already finished coding. It was pretty fast, to be honest, and you can see the setup on the screen right now. You begin on the 6th floor of an apartment complex at 3 a.m. A neighbor has slipped a note under your door asking you to check on the tenant below. Navigating through the environment requires exploring the layout, finding keys or notes, and finding the stairs to progress downward. As you descend, your flashlight weakens, the environment shifts, and the audio landscape becomes increasingly dissonant. Alright, so you can also see the movement keys here. Just check this code and let's start to get into the game. Alright, we got the main menu here of our Gemini game. So, you know, it looks clean. It's not bad, to be honest. So we're gonna click to awake. Oh, the audio. Alright, so right now I'm moving. Let me press E. Okay. Alright. We gotta make some fixes, guys. We cannot see anything, to be honest. To fix this, I'm gonna just enter a simple prompt. The game is really dark. Can't see anything. Can't even test if the game is working. Alright, Gemini responded, and it wants me to make some tweaks, but I'm not gonna do that. Just do it yourself and give me the whole HTML code. Alright, main menu works. Let's click to awake. Okay, so yes, now I can see, but I do not understand anything though. Let's see, press E. A note slipped under your door. Please check on the tenant below. They've gone perfectly quiet. Alright, so there's some stuff here. Let me check. What are those? Press E. Found an old brass key in the bedroom drawer. Alright. What is this? Descending. Okay. So I descended. Press E. The ticking is louder here. I think it's coming from the pipes. Okay. I'm just gonna, you know, go and click on everything actually. Press E. Alright. Something. Instrument. Can I keep doing this? Let me see. You won't even listen. Okay. That's interesting. Let's descend again. Another note here, I believe. It wasn't my fault. I was asleep. I did not hear that. Okay. Let's see. Let's descend again. So we're at floor 2 right now. You can see the floor up left here. And, you know, the sound changed. The graphics kind of changed. It's like more reddish now. It's kind of more like horror-ish right now. Let's see. There's no tenant below. You know this. Well, I'm still gonna go. Descending. So there are 2 doors here, and there's a note here, as I believe these are notes. Let's see, a child's drawing ruined by water. I'm sorry I fell. I remember now. Well, the fire escape, denial. You choose, call, confirm. Alright, so the game ended, I guess. Alright, so I think that was it for Gemini. So you guys saw the game which Gemini made. I think, you know, the movement was fine. The gameplay was alright. There were no bugs. The main menu was clean, but it didn't actually, you know, scare us a bit. I thought it would end a little bit better, you know, a little bit more graphically at the end, but it didn't happen. So let's move on with Codex. Right now we're on ChatGPT Codex running the latest version. So actually I just saw that I cannot paste the prompt here because it's too large. So I'm gonna actually send it with a text file. Text file is then based to this text file, which includes the prompt. Make us the game. Make no mistakes. Codex has already started to think. I'm gonna come back when it's all done. Codex has actually finalized the build. More than 1,700 lines of code. Let's try it out. Alright, the main menu is here. It's clean, you know, the color right here and here it's looking alright. So we have the controls, we have the begin button. I'm not gonna even check the controls. Let's go and press begin. Alright, so the game has started and there's actually an effect here on my screen. You know, the graphics looks alright. I'm not sure if this effect will keep on when I press close. Let's try it out. So press E to examine neighbor's note, and below you knock knock knock. So somebody's knocking on the door. Let's see. Alright, so are we actually here or here? Okay, we're here. We're here. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of dark. Alright guys, so our player is here. It's actually kind of dark, but I'm gonna keep it this way. I hope you guys can see it. So an answering machine, press E. You promised you would come down when the pipes started, the tape snarls before the name. Okay, let's keep on going. So, examine the stopped clock. Sounds louder when you look away. Okay. Oh, there was an effect right here though. Did you guys catch that? Alright, photo fragment of the child's drawing is visible on the table. The rest of the page has been ripped away. Okay, let's keep on going. Okay, so family portrait. Yes, so all the faces of the portrait is scratched except yours. Well, this is a lot better than the Gemini version. Do you guys agree? Let's see. I'm just pressing E on everything. You guys can, you know, check what's written here. I just want to keep on going. So, a woman laughs. Exhausted. If you hear knocking, just answer. Pipes don't knock back, do they? Okay, let's keep on going. What's this? This is nothing. Okay, so there's an effect here. When I click, oh wow, wait, did this thing just move? Yes, this thing moves. I think this is something. I think this is something. All right, let's keep on going. I see a key right here. I see some more notes. Another photo fragment. Okay, downstairs is too loud. Alright. Rap tape. Rain and static. Your voice is, I heard it, I was tired. Sounds good. Let's take the key. It is warm. Alright. Let's go. Let's keep on going. Alright, so floor 3. And the game is getting darker and darker, I think. I'm gonna just keep on going. I'll probably, you know, brighten it on the editing. We're just keep on going and pressing E. So standing lamp says that there's a shade near you, and I cannot see the shade though. I cannot see any shade. Alright, so when I click the left button, it acts like I'm pressing E. So I'm just gonna keep on going to the second floor. Alright, there's something here. Oh, there's a keypad door. Keypad door waiting. Alright, the door 314. I think we might need to remember those numbers. Bathroom. Black water sits in the tub. Alright, photo fragment. One more. Blurred doorway. You're standing in it. Let's keep on going. What is this? A mirror, covered mirror. The sheet pulses. When you pull it away, the mirror shows the couch upstairs. Okay, let's keep on going. Is this the... Alright, the tenant. Right now, examine the final message. Message saved. Tape contains the hour beneath the building. Okay, let's listen. I heard the water, I heard the knocking, I stayed upstairs. I think the game just ended. As you guys can see, I don't know, when I return the couch, yeah, it returns me to the main menu. So, I don't know, actually. You know, code, it's built better, it's clearly built better than Gemini, but I don't know, like, it was too dark. You guys will see the non-dark version though, but you know, The effects were alright, you know, this flickering on the screen was alright. If you guys work on this, I'm pretty sure that it will become a better horror game, but you know, for the sake of the video, we're gonna move on with Claude. Alright guys, we're on Claude code at the moment, opus 4.8 with extra effort. I just pasted in the prompt, waiting for the result. I'm gonna come back when it started to write something. Alright, Claude just finalized coding. It took like half an hour, so let's try out the game. Alright guys, so we are at the main menu of our game, which Claude made. And the menu looks actually better than all of the other AIs. You can see a light bulb, you can see a light just like swinging at the top. So let's press the begin and see, oh. Okay, so the approach is different than all the other AIs. So this is just like a point and click game, which we can see the window. Let's see. It is raining, all right. There's a photo. Okay, there's a clock. We can just like click to anything, I assume. Let's see, an answering machine. I'm just gonna skip the reading part. And there's a chair here, so let's go to the hallway. Alright, so there is the 314 door, and yes, it's locked. And there's the down the stairs part. There's also an answering machine here. Yeah, you can see the talking down below. Also, the sound is really eerie, really like a horror game sound, which looks good actually. This game looks kind of professional. I'm not really sure about, you know, how scary it is, but this game looks actually professional than all the other AI. So let's go downstairs. Alright, the 5th floor, which has like a green mist on it. Also a photo here. There's something down there which I cannot click. The clock again. Also, what is this? The bedroom. Let's go to the bedroom. Alright, there's a wardrobe, the bed, back out. Alright, let's click everything and see what happens. You guys can read all these. I'm not gonna read it. Alright, you said you'd be... Okay, the sound just changed. Let's go back out. Alright, let's go out. It's just locked again. Down the stairs. Now the 4th floor, a blue mist. There's a child's door. The couch again. And that's it. Let's go to the child's room. A drawing. You know, the UI seems to be a lot more professional than all the other AIs. There's a bed. Oh, okay, so when I click the bed, it opens the drawing, and with WASD I can also just like see what to, you know, click and such. Alright, some more readings, and let's go. We still cannot open the door, it's locked. Okay, the 3rd floor. There's a couch, and what is this? The bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. There's a red booth. You know, sounds just changed on the background. The answering machine. Pick up, please pick up. These are all saved messages. The red booth. Alright, nothing exciting here. The bathtub full, the water is dead. Still and very cold. There's a rubber duck on its side at the bottom. You do not reach in. You will not reach in. Okay. Yeah, you can also see the duck right here. You know, actually the graphics seems pretty good to me. I'm not gonna go into the horror part, let's say, you know, the scary part, but this game with some more tweaking. Oh, the light just died. I was saying that this game with some tweaking can be a really scary game. Oh shit, did you guys see that? Do you guys see? Well, my mouse does not show, but I'm gonna, point out at the editing. There was like a mist down below. Alright, it's locked. And I think it's kind of bugged out. I'm not really sure, but the far door opens on the stairs at last. Okay. Alright, so with WASD, we can just go to the far door. Yeah, you can see the mist again. Alright, the far door. I cannot do anything though. I cannot do anything though. Hold on, let me just bug fix this. We're on the 3rd floor, and let's see what happens afterwards. All right, I'll be back just in a sec. All right, guys, we are back now. We can see a lot better. There's the stairs there. There's a 314 door. All right, down the stairs. Oh, what was that? What was that? Can we go down? All right, now we can go down. Okay, so there's the mist right there, which I was talking about. And also another photo. Alright. The clock. Okay. And that is it for this room as well. Alright, we cannot still go in. 314, we will remember that. Okay, let's go down the stairs, and we're at the ground floor now. Okay, so let's see. There's a keypad here through the door. And what else? The couch. Alright, the message. Not yet. The door is still locked. Okay, so 314, I think. Yes. It was my own door. This was always your apartment. Okay. You can still click the keypad here. So let's read the message now. Okay, you guys can read here. I knocked 3 times like your game. You didn't knock back. I'm really sleepy now. The water is warm again. It's okay. I'll just close my eyes. Good night. Okay. The message has finished playing. The water is very still. What do you want with what you remember? Okay, so there's a remember and look away button. I don't know. Let's click look away. No. You stopped the message. You will not listen. It wasn't your fault, so there's nothing to hear. You climb the stairs back up, and the building is patient, and the clock is patient. And you wake on the couch at 3:14 with one unheard message. Blinking like a held breath, and a child's drawing that wasn't there before, and somewhere below you very quietly, someone begins to knock. Wake again. Oh, okay, just restart. So I had to click the other button, I think. Alright, let's do that. Alright, back down again. 314. Hold on. Yeah, 314. And the message. Alright, let's see what happens when we click the other button. I think it's the end game though, but let's see. Same writings again. Alright, so when we click remember, what happens? Alright, you were asleep on the couch, you did not hear them call, you did not knock back, you could not have known, but knowing that has never been the same as forgiving. You listened to the whole message, you let it be true, blah blah blah, and the apartment is only an apartment. So I think it was just a dream, and let's rest. And yeah. That's it. Also the loops, you can see here the loops that you've done. Alright guys, so this was it for the video. I think Claude made a great job on building this game, building the scene and all the graphics and all the like play elements. It wasn't scary, but with some tweaks, this game can be really scary. Please comment down below if you liked this video, if you want some more videos like this on what we should create next. Also, if you want to play these games, please let me know on the comment section. I can actually host a website which we can put all the games made by the AIs there. And yeah, this was it. Peace.